Hi, welcome to another episode of Hot Takes. Now, Morgan McSweeney is basically being let off breaking the rules, in my opinion, over the £740,000 of hidden, falsely lied about money, falsely registered and lied about money. Now, the Electoral Commission cleared him, but they've given now their reason, their explanation, and it's a bit weird. I shall read it to you because although it's a bit dry in legal speak, it's important because of what it actually means. It says, under Schedule 19B, paragraph 13, brackets 3, close brackets, PPERA, a person who knowingly, or recklessly provides false information in purported compliance with a requirement imposed under or by virtue of this schedule commits an offence. And so at that point you're thinking, well, that's fine, he's committed the offence, he knowingly did that. We encourage all regulated entities to engage with us in an open and transparent manner, including during our investigation process. This offence only applies, here we go, where we have used our investigatory powers under Schedule 19B PPERE. Our investigation was conducted on a voluntary basis. This means we did not make use of these powers to compel compliance with any requirement imposed under or by virtue of Schedule 19B, including the use of any type of disclosure or of investigation notice to compel information and explanation. That was dry, long-winded, and I apologise. However, basically what they're saying is, yes, you've broken the rules, but because we were doing an ad hoc review rather than a formal investigation, it doesn't count. Are you kidding me? Regardless of whether it was a formal investigation or not, the rules were broken. Just because you were saying, oh, well, it wasn't a formal investigation, therefore we pretended not to see it and so you got away with it. Sounds to me that somebody has been got at by somebody in government, I suspect. This is weird. There's no possibility for providing false information knowingly to not be an offence, they're saying. It's not an offence because we weren't looking for it. We found it, but we weren't looking for it, so therefore it's not an offence. That is the nub of the matter. This clearly won't wash. This is clearly bollocks. This is somebody. I wonder who decided, oh, let's go this way. Let's make this decision this way. I wonder. There's some skullduggery going around here, isn't there? The Electoral Commission's decision not to investigate McSweeney is wrong. The Commission has now got to publish all of the McSweeney files to show how wrong it is. We, the public, need to know this. We deserve the truth, and they're covering this up. To just say, oh, it's not a criminal offence because we didn't want to look at it, is clearly wrong. It's a loophole they're trying to jump through, but this is not a loophole they can jump through. Just because you weren't looking for something when you found it doesn't mean it doesn't exist and it isn't a crime and it needs to be gone over. This needs to be re-looked at. And the Tories absolutely now need to go straight to the police and hand it over because it is a crime, and if the police investigate, they'll see that and it could bring Starmer down. That's why this is being covered up. There are dark forces at work, and we know Starmer behind it, either himself or vicariously through other means, other people, etc., because he's shit scared about being found out of having to use criminal money to push him into the leadership of the party, because if it's true, he's got no option but to stand down and, I suggest, be arrested, charged, tried, found guilty and imprisoned with Bubba. Thanks very much.